Hello, my good friends from week 3, and welcome to Corrections in Penology. If you had taken the undergraduate class that was kind of the introduction to this class, which was at UNG that I taught, the corrections class, you would have seen a film because I show some different movies in there. One of those films, of course, was Shawshank Redemption. And in the film Shawshank Redemption, the lead character, Andy Dufresne, was the inmate. And the officer at one point was tapping on the window, and Dufresne was on the inside of the room, and the officer was saying, "You're mine now, Dufresne." And that's because Dufresne was engaging in some misbehavior. And that whole concept just really solidifies the entire history of corrections for us, wherein the correctional officers were basically abusing the inmates, and it was like, "You're mine, Dufresne." So in other words, really what we're saying is, you belong to me. So knowing that sad history was part of our heritage in criminal justice, this week we are going to engage in the introduction to the textbook chapter. Now, in the past 2 weeks, we have gotten the groundwork laid for getting our papers together. The paper, of course, is something that you want to start spending time on now, because the last thing you want to do is say to myself, well, I can write a paper in about a week, so I may as well just make it the last week of the semester. You don't want to do that. You want to get on that thing straight away. So if you need to review the tutorial that I put up last week, feel free to do so and get your references and keep everything moving along on the paper is what I wanted to say. Anyway, this week, here we are. You're watching Batch YouTube Week 3, and when you get done with that, you're going to click on Overview for Week 3, and you're going to be delighted to find out that most of the stuff that we do this week is very easy. In fact, all you have to do is read about the introduction to corrections, and that is going to happen in the introduction to the textbook. So once you do that, you'll have to answer some questions. It's highly interesting stuff, and I know you're going to like it. So when you get done with that, go on to week 4. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next week.